Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must... I knew it! See, I made what you'd call... You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet, guard. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board, which means I never get to do this part, but on behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and
We don't get ship traffic, and thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got... Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job. Oh, and if you're headed that... I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the...
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Celia, did...
That?
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How...
You've often posed the...
Clear my schedule.
Greetings. And what can I... You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man. I still don't know anything about it, but I'll warn you.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking? Not that I got any.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi... Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings, whatever Sebastian... So I can talk to him, of course.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of this... Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he...
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't. Hope you can forgive my temp. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Caleb Harris. He and his whole crew... You mind slapping? I'm joking. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Unless you're here to tell me. I don't have the Besides, if I make an exception for... hard workers?
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else. If Caleb wants to... Fine by... Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Something... Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also make... He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. I can't keep working since you don't seem to be constrained yourself. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start... This again? I swear, this is the last time I... You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. That about cover it? It's staying locked up in my office. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell Sure can. Sure. Fine by me.
Got it. Heads down.
Nicely done.
Whatever you do, don't mention toss. If you got me stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
I think I'm good.
I clean the apart. If you're going into the apartments, do now. If you're
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
You start... Braxton, I've never... Oh, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen... So...
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Wrap musk and canadize right here.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. That's a shame. Tossball.
You get to listen to games all day?
It's pretty swell. Say, I don't think I've seen...
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Sorry about that. Poor Isaac. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the... I don't know for sure, but they're hooligans from Fallbrook. They usually loiter in the alley. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much...
New face, huh? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Why don't you grab a chair? Sit.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough.
Sure thing. Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion and stealth. Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey, what do you do? Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, and not that it's... I don't think... Heads up! You missed the damn day!
Take cover! What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to?
Oh, I knew the sweet smell.
I was wondering why this place felt like Edgewater.
Now. Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. But if you're here for him... Now, this...
Seems like you're having a rough time.
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and... I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our book.
'Cause he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's good.
Surviving alone, thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given... Yes, freedom is a tempting idea.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI
on our...
But will that help the people here, Mr.
That's...
And if our advert...
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be waiting. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves... Not long, but the devil. And the salient detail here is that if you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be...
And you'll have a...
In the old arms building southwest... So taciturn, so dour. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some... What can I do for... But that means we won't be able to log... If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish... Always a shame when Still, your intervention in the matter is much I see. Well, that's excellent. What else can I...
So what'd you think of the game last night? I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Yeah. Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Yeah, well, he's a hacker. That's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Yeah. Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great. That's just swell. Can't wait.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe you look like a Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days. I hope it's working okay, because no one... Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of... You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give your...
Okay, I'll do it. Once her
That's the spirit between you and me, Captain. I'm not sure Miss Seal...
Have you talked to Sebastian? Okay, but how did... Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting. Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon... look at me going on. Anyhow.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from... heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head.